Hi everybody, it's Julie with Obesity Is Not Me. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it. Okay, I want to talk about the difference between intermittent fasting and doing keto right now. Intermittent fasting to me is a strategy. It is a strategy for life, how I want to kind of help my insulin, help my body out. I kind of am set in my mind that I will be eating in a 16/8 forever. Just to let myself deplete all the food and stuff that I've eaten for the day. And it's comfortable and I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, I'll have cheat days here and there to enjoy things, and then I'll just snap right back into it. And hopefully that'll be a maintenance thing when I lose and get down to my goal weight. Because honestly, you gotta keep it. And being somebody that has gotten to goal before, I am definitely thinking, and have gone back, whoa, almost to the beginning. I definitely need a strategy to keep my weight off this time because I'm not going back. It's too hard, it's too much work. I'm getting too old to do this. Too old for this stuff. But anyway, but it's not true. You can do this at any age, so I don't actually believe that. But anyway, I just don't want to yo-yo anymore. So I'm really looking to level it off. So I'm gonna use intermittent fasting as a strategy, as a life strategy. Push forward right now to keto. Keto is, for me right now, a diet. So I am technically in a diet plan right now. I'm planning on trying this out for a 2-month period, not just trying it out, but so I can get fat adaptation. If you don't know what that means, go over to Thomas DeLauer's channel. He is much smarter on explaining all that stuff. But I'm going for fat adaptation, which means that my body will better utilize the fats and will just flush those carbs out once I am fat adapted. I will probably intermittently use keto throughout my whole life now because I really love the inflammation. And I really think the sugar and carbohydrates in this country that we've made these carbs in our flour so bad, that it's just so mutated, the germs and things, the wheat germ and stuff is so mutated that I don't know if we can go back, to tell you the truth. So, I mean, I want to be able to enjoy some once in a while because I love them and they're fun and everybody has them, and I love bakeries and I love bagels and stuff like that. But right now I'm looking for that fat adaptation and I'm kind of greedy for it because it really does feel good. It's nice to know that when I get hungry right now, it's not necessarily a insulin type of, or gremlins, or the spikes aren't sugar related from what I ate the night before. Do you know what I mean? So it's nice to know that I have some true hunger going on rather than just an artificial type of hunger that's just trying to get me to eat all the time to get me back to that set point. You've got to pay attention to those set points, man, because they're there for a reason. Your body is going to shoot off and try to get back to the set point. And I just broke through that set point right now. So I'm a little wary about what my hunger is right now. Like, I'm hungry right now and it's the morning and usually I'm not. So I'm kind of like, well, maybe I had pumpkin yogurt last night. So maybe, for dinner, but maybe that could have a little bit to do with it. I am going to have a nice big ribeye steak today. That is in my plans. To hopefully curb that hunger, and I'm gonna have keto coffee today. I'm gonna have a high fats very high fat day. And very low carb. I'm going very low carb today. Like I've allowed myself about 50 grams of carb. I think I'm gonna be at about 10 today, maybe even less. So today is an extreme low carb day that I'm going for. I'm gonna have salad. I'll have a spinach salad and a ribeye for dinner. Maybe with some asparagus, because I do have that, or artichoke. And I'm not too sure which one I want, but I'll have Keto coffee. So that really is my plan for today. I'll eat my vitamins, I'll take my minerals, I'll have my fish oil, I'll have my apple cider vinegar. So that's kind of just, yeah. Right now I'm in a diet plan. So I am kind of following Thomas's keto thing, but I totally did it completely different than what he would do. But I'm getting some food options from him, and I love his hauls. His hauls at the grocery store have helped me so much. Do you understand? Please watch those, because it is so friggin' hard to read all those labels. Like, I keep grabbing stuff and then I get home and I'm like, yeah, I gotta take it back. You know, like the pumpkin seeds that have canola oil. I'm like, come on, you know, I gotta go take it back. So it is so hard in the grocery store to find stuff, easy stuff that you can grab instead of standing there for an hour, 2 hours, especially when you start a new diet plan, because I'm a newbie to keto. So it is so nice that he goes to so many grocery stores that I shop at and he just pulls these things. So I mean, yeah, I mean, he definitely, the brands are definitely benefiting from Thomas DeLauer, because I know I can go and get that safe food. So that's a tip that I have for you, because officially I am in a diet plan, so I do have to count my carbs at this point. And that was something that I loved about intermittent fasting, but it took me so far, and now I gotta go back into a diet plan. So yeah, I'm counting carbs, but I'm back to that kind of being on a more rigorous type of diet plan. But I still have 30 pounds to get off. Well, maybe less than that, maybe 20. Oh yeah, no, 25. Wow. Only 25. No, I think I have 23. So I still have a good 20 plus pounds to get off. So it's okay. It's okay to do a diet plan for 2 months, and then hopefully it settles into, you know, a feasible intermittent fasting plan. So anyway, yeah. And then hopefully I will kick in some really good exercise. I really don't want to use exercise. I know I keep saying this over and over again, but I don't want to use exercise as my catalyst for this weight loss completely. I want to stay in exercise to keep toned and absolutely do my half an hour of, you know, cardio to keep that going. I think that's a very important thing. And yeah, and yoga for my flexibility and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm just somebody who gets over in the exercise. I'll burn the fat off, I'll get injured, and then, you know, it'll come back on because you can't keep up that level of exercise. I was in sports, so you go through these like sessions, you go through these, you know, I was in volleyball, I was in soccer, I was in track. So you go 3 months in these hard sessions, and then you knock it off, and then you go back, and then, so I know I could go 3 months hard and lose 20 pounds right now. I mean, I know I can do that, but the problem is then after the 3 months, this is part of my yo-yo, after the 3 months, I'll knock out the exercise, but I will be eating at the level of when I was exercising. That's always been my issue, because then I can eat whatever I want. Even though I walk the Camino every day, I was eating chocolate croissants. I was eating whatever I could get my hands on. So it was like over and beyond eating levels. I was walking 64,000 steps a day, but then I had my foot injury. I'm off my foot and I had this ferocious appetite of carbohydrates, sugar. I mean, it was like a bomb. And then I went through menopause, and then boom, the weight just came back like crazy. So I've been so reluctant to go on diet plans because I've been doing those for years too. And I'm like, so I really wanted something like intermittent fasting, which made sense. Got my insulin regulated, but now I am on what I consider a diet plan with keto. And then, yeah, I mean, you gotta try new things. Your body is so smart. It's so smart. It adapts to it. And this is what I found in my life. It adapted to 64,000 steps a day. It adapted to that lifestyle very quickly. So, I mean, it gave up 10 pounds in that, but then it's kind of stopped. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, you gotta, you gotta kind of crack your own code. I've said this before, I'm cracking my own code. I gotta do some things that might be uncomfortable and might be new and might be different to release the fat off of my body. And that's why I think your plan should be ever evolving, progressing, and changing just for that reason. Because, I mean, that's how our ancestors used to, you know, they would go maybe freeze for a period, you know, for the winter months and only have fat and stuff to eat because, you know, there aren't any berries, there aren't any fruits. And then the fruits come and then you get to eat them again, and then you binge on your fruits. And then the next time, and then you're back to only having fat to eat. And I think, you know, and then, you know, you're going to lose, you might gain 10 pounds in the summer, and then in the winter it comes all off. I don't know, you know, I just feel that if I'm not continually growing in some way, that it stops working for me. So, because I think our bodies are just that smart. So using the prolonged fast is going to be another method for me to continually either maintain my weight or to continually go down until I've hit, you know, a comfortable goal. And that really is, I mean, I do have my 50 and 50 goal, but the real thing is health and being comfortable in my own skin. Where do I hit there? Where am I the healthiest and the most comfortable in my own skin? Those are the two real goals, even though I do have a 50 and 50 goal because I'm going to turn 50, and I would love to be down to, you know, 153 pounds by the time I roll into the 50s. That would be awesome. So anyway, okay, I just wanted to actually talk about that. The difference between intermittent fasting and keto right now. Yes, I am in a diet plan right now. Yes, I've said a million times I am only in a strategy. No, I am counting my carbs right now and following diet plans from Thomas DeLauer and Dr. Mindy Pez, and Ken Berry and Dr. Boz and stuff. So I am, you know, constructing a food around stuff that I like and around a ketogenic diet and keeping my carbs down. Basically, that plan was counting carbs, period. And then I am using very good plant-based fats as my primary source of fat, like coconut oil, avocado oil, butter is not plant-based, but, and nuts. I love nuts. So I can nut it to death. I can't believe pecans are a net carb of, I think one is a, so go with your pecans. They are local, they are grown right here in Georgia. It's awesome. I'm local to the United States, you know, which is awesome. You know, we have a lot of resources right here. I love walnuts too. I actually like pecans better than walnuts, but I want my omega-3s. You see, I think that's the whole thing. I kind of mix it up. I mix them up. One week I get them, and then one week I do that, or I'll just mix both of them. But anyway, I think I'm gonna make some dark chocolate. I'm gonna make my own chocolates. So I'm gonna take the dark chocolate, I'm gonna put a stevia packet. I got Baker's chocolate, 100% cocoa, and I got a stevia packet, and then I'm gonna put my pecans and my walnuts in there and make little nibblies, and coconut oil. I'll let you know how those go. But anyway, all right, I just wanted to explain that, the difference between that plan and this plan, and where I'm headed. Again, I know I already did a whole plan and where I'm headed, but I just wanted to say the difference between intermittent fasting and keto. I probably am crossing the same information, and I apologize if that is true. I'm not a great editor, I'm sorry. But anyway, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.